Pink Shorts is filmed in front of a live democracy, republic, democracy, republic of Congo. We're both exposed. K-Strand. I did ask a few questions. I didn't get the answer I was looking for. So I had to correct your mistakes. And I corrected those mistakes. Would I wear those? No. Something better? I did ask a few questions about integrity of a company, integrity of who you are, integrity of the things you like to do. And I corrected those mistakes. You know, I'm from a different town and I just couldn't think of the things you were doing tonight. Tonight, you were just so, you know, terrible. I was thinking maybe you would learn. I was thinking you would learn how to treat people better. So I did ask a few questions, and I'm satisfied with the questions I did ask. Thank you. Get in the car. Close the doors. I have the music ready to go. Climate control, I like it about 67. What would you like? 67 as well? Fine. We'll leave it on one temperature. The energy in here is 67 degrees. We don't need the heat on. We don't need the heat on. That's him. That's what he does. The heat is on. The last four things I wanted to do was I'm so excited to announce this to you. We have a new series, the MerriweatherA.Law series. It's going to be amazing. We are helping children who should have had help years ago. They should have had help. Let's give a round of applause for the children's new law firm, MerriweatherA.Law. I'm so excited. Show your support by loving the products that we like. The children's law firm. Let's watch some videos. Welcome to Pink Shorts. I'm your host, Alan Merriweather, richest man in the world, advocating the children's law firm, MerriweatherA.Law. Children soldiers. Children running up to soldiers isn't good in other countries. Neither is putting things inside them, like, you know, chips. No new IDs. Let's stay old fashioned, the old fashioned way. Our show is Adobe Willustrator Pre, Resume, Boy Premonition Mondays, Terrorism Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fake Funerals, Thursdays, Accidents, Fridays, Time Freedom Fridays, Saturdays, Things from the Sky, UFOs, Unidentified Letters, Sunday, the TSA Pre-Program. The other part of our show is MerriweatherA.Law series. We are retroactiving all mistakes since zero. Because what we're about to explain is something people don't want to know. People don't want to know what they've been watching the whole time. People don't want to know their democracy, their republic, their Congos, stranded, their Special K cereal, stranded. Google it, and you'll understand. The other part of our show is Blockbushter video. You know, I like to rent movies, and that's what we're going to talk about today: renting movies. Their stock price is BLK. No, Q. No, it's BL. It's black. BLIAQ. 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 Where I have a business called QR. That's going to be interesting. Um, Second part of the show was stocks tumbled in 1994, the same year where the states made the rat. And then, you know, via communicable purchase Blockbuster for $8.4 billion. Happy birthday to the commander. And then the second part of the show is Mr. Blacko, our social service caseworker, who gives us those appropriations of USDA choice steak. And you don't want to know the other names of those county workers. You would get that there. Let's get to our videos. We started a little bit late. It's 8:11. Our safety video for Reincarnation Airlines. Rear end, side swipe. We're not running. Let's watch this video. He's waiting for us. His weekly address. Oh, my co-host V Siri. Hi. My other co-host Fulton Purge. Yeah, I'm here. That stock price looked like the radio station. WB. It is. It is. Stock price bloke. Bloke. Hello, Barack. Hi. Home Depot makes bombs. Home Depot. They do. Timothy McVeigh shops at Home Depot. I know he does because I work there. He bought all his bomb making stuff, all of the cement stuff, all of the gasoline, all of that. He bought it and blew it up. And then we went to Citizens Bank and got rid of them. Citizens Bank. He blew the citizens. Oh, Brian Spencer works at Home Depot too. Why does Brian Spencer work there? I don't know. Maybe he works for the Spencer guy. He does. Brian Spencer works for the Brian Spencer guy. That's right. Brian Spencer guy. Brian Spencer guy, how are you? In the communicable. We're talking about movies. Do you have any advice for us? It's a new movie. It was good, wasn't it? We have sorted it out and we filtered all the movies and we found this one movie. How was it? I know it was. There's nothing like a good movie with popcorn, with extra butter, and a Kool-Aid to wash and thin it down. Kool-Aid washes all the butter. It washes it all it down. All the new butter. Black exploitation films? That's right. We're talking about black exploitation films. Which one? To keep it. We love movies. Everyone press play on the VCR. We're watching movies today. What kind of movies are you watching? Black exploitation films. You know, the films where the black people became popular in the 70s. What else became popular? Well, we'll talk to Tom Frieden on Friday. He'll tell us what's popular with black people in the films. What could be popular? I don't know. I really can't tell you here. This is not the platform to talk about that because we have negotiations. Oh, that's right. Things no one else can have. You know, it's just that's how the world does business. Our stock price is black Q. Black Q. It sounds like black. It is, but we can't say that. Okay, that's just how we do business in this country. It sounds like it, but it's not. It's not black. It's not today. It's not even today, Ellen. It is today. Today's Sunday. I know, but when we watch him, it's always a different day. It's 10 years ago, right? No, his life is food in purse. He just can't say that. Oh, why? He just can't. Oh my god, where's the video? Where's the video? Let's talk to these guys. This is the senior administration officials on nuclear security summit. Hello, I'm V Siri from MerriweatherA.Law. We're the premier law firm advocating children safety. Children being used for messages. Today we're talking about black movies, exploitation. Positive is correct. Are they positive? I don't know. It's good to be positive, good thinking. No, not that kind of positive. We're talking about incommunicable via internet means. Like what? You don't want to know the apps they've made. Relevant apps? The other street adjacent. Delavan and... Do you need me to help you with that, Mr. Merriweather? No. It's by the hospital street. What hospital? The hospital. ECMC. Who made that app? Incommunicable apples, pears, carrots, vegetables. Oh, yeah. That's not nice. It's not at all. What are they doing with those apps? It's the new. It's the new way to transfer. Transfer what? The new way to transfer the fluid program. Thank you. You're welcome. Can you explain children soldiers and inhumane programming for children? Donovan, McNabb, and the Campbell's commercial. And Miss Campbell's from Lafayette. Miss Campbell. Hello, Nuclear Security Summit. What's in the communicable? That's a Yeti University. Yeti University. Be a J doctor. One. We're perfecto. They'll remind you later. PC. What's AIDS in the communicable? They don't want to discuss that. Why? We need to talk about black exploitation films. It's eventually. We're rich. National security. In the bankruptcy. $500 billion is the amount we would like. or it's bankruptcy. It's that simple. We're Americans. Bank of America. That's a lot of money. They're helping him with this program. We're talking about AIDS in the communicable. Tell them to stop helping him. Or we're talking about AIDS in the communicable as a bioweapon. Right hand track while filming this audio, AIDS in the communicable. Why did it get quiet? They got it. Let's talk about Blockbuster. There's a Blockbuster office. Can they explain that? MerriweatherA.Law. Can they explain that? In 1994, states made direct, experimental, but it was sold for $8.4 billion. Happy birthday. Eventually, MerriweatherA.Law. Aids in the communicable. When they suggest, tell them to stop suggesting. You're giving him credibility for what he's talking about. Credibility. At risking Americans. Is that bankruptcy? MerriweatherA.Law. We're retroactivating this whole program. As if you weren't allowed in the first place. Oh, that's very important. Rewind. As if you weren't allowed in the first place. Lo siento, tu VHJ Doctor 1. As if I said no years ago. Why would you say no? It's just he didn't want that. And that's not what he wanted. It's positive that we stay positive. We gotta stay positive. I'm sure these movies, these black exploitation movies, I wonder what these movies is about. Movies from the 70s. With who? I don't know, but there's a process. Kind of like when I was 10, and if I wanted to be certain things, the captain of this country, there was requirements. Well, did you get the captain job? I not only got the captain job, but, you know, I was preferred. Or how was the commander preferred? I'm sure it's similar. Look, the music. This movie is Black Emmanuel. Music by Nico Fedenko. Cinematography from Carlo Carlini. This movie was released in 1975, and it was approximately 94 minutes. This is a good movie. I'm sure Blockbuster has this film in their catalog. We want to watch that. Black exploitation films. During in the communicable 70s. I was born in 1982. BHJ Doctor 1, that's why. DVD that had all of these films. Ta-da-that. Tyler's and That's Tyler movies. I think something was going on. Left Hand Shock, Tyler movies. Who's Blackbushter? And Mr. Black Hole from Erie County Social Services. Erie County Social Services. Mr. Black Hole and Miss Golem. We're checking people. Are we exploiting African Americans, Hispanics, Asians, minorities? For Civil War superiority of the White House. I think that's shit. It is. I just have to sound dramatic saying it. We're Merriweather.Law. Who wants to watch a black exploitation film? Nothing's gonna happen. They're gonna remind us we're not friends. Well, wait, no, we're not. We're not. Okay, fine. I love every song that's out right now. The music is so good. I love music. I know it's so entertaining. It's so amazing. Look what tomorrow is. It's the 4th. UFOs from the sky. And Martin Luther King. We should celebrate. Woo. Our condolences to Martin Luther King. Amazing man. Amazing. Very amazing. I hope that we solve the past. We have. We've solved it and we have a checking account. I'm delighted to deposit that. Go back to where? What enterprise and Avon are they talking about? Let's do our safety video. Welcome to Rear End Coronation Airlines, the air carrier that we're not driving already. This flight has a one-stop destination. In accordance with the DoD, our flight is now 94 minutes, according to the Black Emmanuel film, Black Exploitation. On this flight, we have a new procedure that is required to maintain our pilot position. Whoever wants to be a pilot needs to try the new Blockbuster film application hiring process. Oh, it's UFO. I'm passenger 6. What's the new process? Passenger 6? I don't know if I'm allowed to explain that with you. It just requires, creativity, open mindedness, and, just do what it do. Do what you do with it. I'm not understanding that new procedure. I can't explain it. Welcome to Rear Coronation Airlines. That should be a clue. Oh, okay, I got it. Welcome to Coronation Airlines. On this flight, we have a one-stop destination. Enjoy our food content providers, ConAgra Foods. The animals are not being cloned. Feel free to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. Not to be confused with anyone running for office. The Colonel. On this flight, enjoy complimentary drinks in first class. Passenger 6, we would like to invite you to first class. Me? Really? But I only can afford coach. That's no problem. We're sending a message. Enjoy complimentary upgrade without the up G R. But I need the up GR. We're giving you complimentary upgrades. You can sit next to our air marshal. Oh, cool. Maybe I could ask some questions about um criminal justice. You can ask them whatever you like. Thank you. No problem. While in first class, you can enjoy complimentary drinks as well. Enjoy Cosmos, enjoy Cozies, enjoy Cosmos, enjoy all those kind of CO drinks. Drinks that start with CO. I don't get it. What's CO? I mean, I can't spell the rest of the city here. Oh, okay. Enjoy those drinks on our first class. This flight is 94 minutes. When you land, you'll spend 1 week around a military base. Feel free to recruit yourself. Oh, no, no, no. That's what's not happening. I'm not going to Iraq myself or press plus 964 on the area dialing. I'm not doing that. I just can't do that. Passenger 6, I assure you, this mission is a one-stop mission, but we need you to do this for our country. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. I'm just here to fly and get the complimentary drinks. Oh, that's fine. We'll try to lead you to the wrong thing. Hopefully, one of these things will work. Oh, but you tried it at night. You tried it there, and you was like, "Oh, do you really want to work here?" And I said, "Bro, this is not the army recruiter, so why can't I work here? It's at will employment. I can leave when I want." That's correct, passenger 6. But hopefully, you'll understand things falling on you and going and listening into war. Well, that's why we don't enlist. Word kind of got around. Word got around. The nitty gritty got around. And I was like, oh no. Thank you, Passenger 6. I'm sorry that this is even something you're going through. But you want to know the reason why? Passenger 6, there is no reason why. Before me being grown, I was young. What does that have to do with you being on this flight? I was a child soldier before all of this. Now I'm on airplanes riding with you. V Siri. I apologize for that, Passenger 6. You were a child soldier, and this flight is going to end all of those mistakes. We're going to correct all of our mistakes with this one airline. Oh, no, no, no. You can't correct it here. I'm so popular that popular should be named after me. Vernacular. Call me vernacular. Because that's how popular I am. It should be named after me. Passenger 6, vernacular. You're popular. So you can't get rid of me now. I'm so sorry. On this flight, we have a one-stop destination. Now that he's vernacular, our plans are. Your plans are do foo. Do foo. Be today, Doctor. One. On this flight, we have our in-flight content providers, Dish Network, who are the parent company of Blockbuster before Viacom purchased it. Enjoy all channels on our lineup. These channels will help you and our complimentary drinks. If you fall asleep into your one-stop destination, you know, the more the better. Drink, 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 drink. It's prohibition in the air. Once we reach our one-stop destination, you'll see flashing lights. We're losing altitude. Place these apparatuses you'll see fall out of the sky like ladders. You'll place these apparatuses over nose and mouth. Breathe in, breathe out. This will help you breathe for the next few minutes until our plane reaches its one-stop destination. And that's all. The air rafts in the cabin, you won't need those. Wait. This you insinuated that this flight is not making it. Passenger 6, your resume indicates what's happening on this flight. Think of West Valley, think of West Point. Why do you guys have similar resumes? That's a good question. West Valley sound like my name, W Alan, why? You got it. It's a nuclear facility. Ex NSA. Why the resumes look that way. This flight has a one-stop destination. It's our jam. Take the R out of Harvard, and you got it. David Edmonton, theology. They are clearly telling us the truth. Not quite, because his childhood indicates they're not telling the truth. We won't discuss that on this flight. They don't believe us. We're just there with them all the time. Early. We received a body trouble while saying we were there early with military police at 184 Connecticut. You don't have to believe us. Ask the school how they use their machine. Thank you for flying Coronation Airlines. Everyone have a wonderful afternoon. Enjoy your movies. Blockbuster. They told us years ago. 1985. To be honest, my blended family told America years ago. Since he was born. All right, let's get to our title here. Blockbuster was formed in 1985. 10 years later, you revised the law. States made their act in 1994. Happy birthday. MerriweatherA.Law, can you confirm that? We're doing a new MerriweatherA.Law series. It's the children's law firm, the child soldiers, the human trafficking, the exploitation. We're kids that want a voice. We have 5 of them. Oh, we do? Yeah. I'm Miss Siri. I'm Alan. Look at the feature G. And I'm putting your task purge. And this is 16 minutes of voices. 60 minutes of voices. We're advocating for the children. But also it's correct. That's true. The children. Who cares about the children? If we had a voice in 1994, we wouldn't be here. Look us Instagram. MerriweatherA.Law. We would like to announce that MerriweatherA.Law is hiring. We're going to be one of the best employers ever. We have our tuition reimbursement and we have our loan forgiveness. No matter what bank it's from. The banks are in with a mathematical edge. You must have a 3.5 GPA minimum from one of America's top law schools. Our firm practices in international law, domestic law. Make sure that your websites are updated. Make sure that your Twitters are updated. Make sure that any website or social media is updated. We'll be looking at your firm's websites. We are looking to acquire, acquisition, some of the best firms in the world. We want to thank America for making that possible. In our checking account, we have the money. We got it like that. We got it going on. I'm be serious. Imagine what company's paying us. What company is that? I don't know. I'm be serious. Imagine what company's paying us. I don't know. I'm be serious. Imagine what company's paying us. Is it vegetables? You got it. Always eat your fruits and vegetables. Look who founded Blockbuster. Someone named Cook. You got it. They knew since we were born. What does that say? It means how could the children have a voice being child soldiers? Why would he want you there early? Because the coffee is like beer to children. He let us try it. Why would the White House let him do that? Why would you let him do that? Why would we want to try things adults do? Maybe the new iPhone is something we want to try. The new iPhone C? It's missing a letter. I want to try it. Apple, I want to try the new phone. Can I try it? The table's so low. You can see everything on the table. The donuts are there, the coffee there, and then, oh, what is this? Reproductive. No one believes us. They're never gonna believe us. They'll never believe us. I'm always at the table. Something about the table. I'm the representative. Would you like? How many donuts would you like? Oh, he left. Don't need. We're talking about a good topic. Look at she was so. I believe it was the license plate for 30 minutes before 6. CGU 6035 backwards. That looks like 5:30 to 6. We're early. You gotta go. I don't get it. What do you think happened? I know that we're correct. Maybe correct. We're child soldiers. How do you train us to be loyal? Trust. How do they do it at West Point? Trust exercises. We're representatives. We're hugging. We're learning trust and caffeine. Hi, Caffeine Bush. She doesn't know either about Saturdays. Neither when the ladders fall. She doesn't know. Maybe you were disciplining us from the donut coffee program at 10 years old. We had to learn trust. That involves being close. You can imagine what happened. It's an announcement, correct? MerriweatherA.Law has to interrupt this. We have to move forward. Okay, MerriweatherA.Law, but it was getting good. It is, but you have to move forward. We have a show. They get it. Okay, well, Mr. Blackhole from Erie County Social Services, can you confirm Blockbuster is an African president in the making in blaxploitation films like Shaft? Can you confirm Black Dynamite, Black Caesar, the Black Alley Cats, Badass, Bad Black and Beautiful, Black Emmanuel? To reduce is correct. Black Heat, the Black Godfather. What about the Black Grandpa? That's national security. His name is Blockbushter Video. That was formed 2 years after birth. 3 years. Oh, 3 years after birth. From Viacom. How was Viacom exploiting us? Well, we bought it for $3 billion. But it was formed 3 years after I was born. 1985 Blockbuster was open. And you got $3 billion. Wow. Look at this film, Boston Up. Boston Up. Blaxploitation films. Ebony, Ivory, and Jade. Livers. Let's never give up. We're 10 years old. And the caffeine makes the kids feel all new. What else can we try? Do you want to go skydiving? Yeah. How do we do that? Well, we have to put you real close to the lieutenant. Uh, how close? You'll be sitting on top of him, basically. Oh, well, oh, whoa, whoa. I don't know. But you'll love it. It's McAdam Lowell, too. We're gonna Arthur Ashe train you. No, wait. This is not good. I just want to represent the phone call. Represent yourself on Walmart. Walmart. Maybe that's why I failed art. Is that why we failed art class? Failed architecture. Apple Watch without the ha. AH. Take the AH out of watch. You have World Trade Center. Thanks, Apple. Apple was formed in 1984. What about McGruff the crime dog? He's taking a bite at a crime. I'm Apple Aloe. Apple Allen. Apple Allen. Is there a correlation? Emmanuel Clearel. Does that confirm what happened at 10? It is the last. Without the Malibu. It's last without the Malibu. LT. Celco partnership is correct. How much are we settling for? Waive both the deal. Waive what? The warhead. I don't know about that. We can't waive things we've enjoyed. It's like caffeine. We can't do that. Caliendo. Caliente. Hot. Caliente. Brick house. We're a brick house. We're mighty. Just letting it all hang out. He does. He just lets it all hang out. Look, he brought the donuts and coffee. Put them on the table. Look, it's at eye level. He stands next to the table. He's a brick house. And Why is the sugar at eye level with something? Look, it's just hanging there. The sugar donuts are here and the coffee's here. Is there a correlation of indecent exposure? What do you want us to weigh? That the army likes early soldiers? I don't know about that. We had a good time. It's lavender. Purple lavender Tory. You want us to wave that? That's like erasing everything I've ever been through. You don't have to stutter. We just can't wave everything that we've learned. It's a trust exercise. How else do we trust one another? We have to bond with each other. I don't think it's legal for you to bond it. I know, but we bonded. It's military. All the sugars at eye level. Look, he's just gonna stand there while we look at the donuts. They don't believe us. I was the captain for no reason. Now you were preferred for a reason. We can't explain. MerriweatherA.Law has to interrupt us. We have to move forward. He knows. Okay. Well, let's talk about our show. Maybe we'll wave something else, like Blockbuster. We'll wave that. We don't know. We don't know of a black bush in the making in 1985. It's just the name's interchangeable. That's why he has, it's like a costume. They knew. Look, it's Governor Rick Perry. Everything's big in Texas. Where we have to go, we're gonna talk to Oshkosh Bagosh and Quality Inn. And do you really, really, really want to work here? The loss prevention manager. Yes, we do, 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 we do. Because you're the president, and the CIA, and the pregnancy, and the inhibit, reproductive. Thanks, National Nuclear Security Summit. We have to talk to Oshkosh. He works with the Bush administration. Good morning. It's nice to have donuts at the table. All the sugars at the table. All the children are in our seats. And here are the donuts. He's bringing the donuts here. What's indecent about that? Well, MerriweatherA.Law, we have to interrupt that. We can't. We can only give them a synopsis of indecency. Okay, well, I can't explain it further than that. You gotta use your imagination. We're all sitting, which means our eye level is at somewhere. The focus, peripheral of a child's vision. Do we have the same brick house for you to understand? Letting it all. It's a big brick house. Imagine sitting and someone bringing something to you. What peripheral indecency? That's all we can say. MerriweatherA.Law. It's like your podium. Eye level, peripheral. Look to the left, look to the right. It's Lieutenant. Oh yeah. Merriweather.Law, we have to move forward. Okay. Our show's almost coming to a close. Blockbuster. DVD Dean. Let's all say hi to Dean from to that Department of Transportation and toddlers. Why would first student be a transportation position? Why would Don Howard give us a VCR and television? Blockbuster. Video rentals. Family video. In Amherst, New York. My grandpa and grandma. I think that's it. That is it. BHJ, that's it. I have to confirm it is Family Video, Amherst. Blockbuster. The new Black Bush. Hello, President. States made the red. Well, that's going to do it for our show. I hope we've all learned something today. We want to thank everyone at the Exposition, Vehicle Crash, and Exploitation Films. Thank you. Many people, what are you trying to say? I think it's disturbing too. What precinct is that? What precinct is that, Domenico? It's next to the CIA. Tent City. George Tenet. In Byron Brown City. I don't think my client's lying. It's next to Shays, where the kids go to watch Sesame Street. Woo, 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 woo. Merriweather.Law, we have to move forward. We can only say peripheral, and here's the food. Look, kids, we can have coffee. The things the adults do. Who's your manager at Nike? You don't want to know. It sounds like caffeine, but it's not. We know it's not. It's not caffeine. Introduction to caffeine. Ooh, yay. Maybe if we go early, they'll give us a cup of coffee. We always get offered coffee. What else could have been in there? Drops. Let's all drop, 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 drop. Say uh. uh. I'm early. Can I have some Kool-Aid? Merriweather.Law said that's not Kool-Aid. We have to move forward. But it's the precinct. Many people say that. Many. I'm the captain. I'm the captain. I'm the captain. We have to go. Merriweather.Law has a scholarship program, tuition reimbursement, relocation expenses, and we have leverage on the federal government. So, best career ever. We gotta go.